for you today that Zoom Labs been working on for the last couple months and that we've just launched. Most of you will be familiar with our traditional Blast setup. So the Blast box over here, your contacts and your groups. Some of you may have a lot of other functionality, curves, order management, AI whiteboard updating. But at its core, our blasting has always revolved around these three components. We know that your chat conversations are inherently skewed towards a smaller number of very important customers. So these customers you spend a lot more time engaged with, and they represent a large chunk of your flow. So we've tried to pull some of that chat messenger functionality directly into the platform and break it apart so that it's actually more efficient than working directly in the messenger. And additionally, for those of you who are switching constantly between multiple messengers, you don't have to do that. So I've added 3 new panels to my dashboard. One is the all messages panel. This will show a running tally of all the messages I receive across all the messengers that I'm using and give me a way to quickly respond to any specific message at a click. For customers who don't have our archiving functionality as part of our compliance suite, you won't see message history here. Those will stream through during the day as you use the platform. But for those of you who do have the archiving, when you load this up, you'll see message history as it's stored in our secure vault. So I have myself and a test group added to my dashboard. And in this world, we're going to use the brokers is going to be a number called Guilfoyle. So you see that pop up. But I can just send messages immediately. So this ties in with our blasting. I have a blast group here with these 2 lists. And I want to say good morning. And I can send that across. That now pops up in both of my chats here. But I can come back to Chase and I can say, still looking at that SEP. And I can reply directly to myself in this case. And if I flip back to my messenger as a broker, this is Guilfoyle's, we'll see that the 2 messages that I sent, the one that I blasted and the one I sent specifically, are in the chat. And then in this group chat, there's just the one blast message. And if I flip back to my actual messenger, we can see Guilfoyle has indeed sent me these 2 messages, and the group that I'm in has also received it. Now, if I write back and say, where are you on it? I'm going to pull this down for a second so that we can see the top bit here. Now, as I press enter, as I send this message, we see that pop up with a flash to draw your attention to it. We see it pop up both in our all messages overview and in our chat specific. So in the all messages, I can just click on any message I've received and say sec checking. I can send that now is sent. So for conversations I don't have pinned to my dashboard, I can still see the messages I'm receiving coming across this feed here, and I can quickly reply to them. You, of course, can always go back into the native messenger, and you will do a lot for the other conversations that are of lower importance. But for this, you can pull in, you can make these quite a bit smaller, just the last few messages, and you can have as many as you can fit on your screen. We think this is going to be hugely efficient for people who particularly are again working. We've got customers who are working 4 or 5 messengers and spend a lot of time context switching between those. This eliminates all of that. It ensures that you've always got a recent historical view of the messages that you're receiving, even if you don't have a minute to go and kind of click through every chat in WhatsApp, for instance. You'll see this flattened feed, and you can quickly reply to any of them. So this is something we've just rolled out. If you're interested in this, please reach out, let me know. We can get this enabled for you, and would love to hear your feedback. Cheers.